switch us over here. I'm going to switch over YouTube chat as well.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Okay, we're all switched. Hey, Ashley. How are you? 2 months. Many more to go, I hope. That would be preferable for me as a streamer. If you had to guess, when will we see the next Starship attempt? This month. JDG, yeah, probably, I'd say late May. He talked about making orbit too. I guess it's what they call the game internally right now, custom engine and everything. Well, if anyone can do it, it's Dino. Dino and that crew. I got messages from 95. Yeah. Yep. Is it the Dean Hall involved in the Daisy standalone? Yes. I know him. I know that guy, Alexis. He's a good dude. Have you seen the high-speed chopstick testing? I have. Yes. I was a little worried because it's doing this. Havoc, did you see when the chopsticks went to open and close? When they were doing the high-speed testing? So if these are the chopsticks, right? The chopsticks are kind of shaped like this. Sorry, let me just dislocate my thumbs there to get the shape. When they moved one in, it went like that.
Go at throttle up.
Not enough damper. You gotta throw that kinetic energy somewhere because the thing needs to do this. It needs to just move and stop. You can't do this, right? Because if the booster's coming in and it does that, it's gonna tip it. And if it tips it right when it's coming to land, it'll tip the whole thing over. Yeah, no wigglies. You can't have the wigglies, dude. That's bad. Hey, Kick. Merry Launchmas. What's up, dude? Oh, nice. Dude, these blog posts by AVL are pretty freaking sweet, dude. The one on the launch pads, Thomas, was ace. And they have a cutaway of their turbine impeller. Okay. Not much, just taking a break from studying to watch a launch. Good. No. I just want to go to the pictures. Oh, hello. Eee, that's nice. That's nice. Oh, that's wild, dude. Look at the impeller. That's cool. Very, very cool. No. 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 Okay, don't like any of those things. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh boy. Can we just get the stream now, please? Can we just get the stream now, please? I said reading is good. Can we start the story now? Yeah, I'm doing a drywall up there on the new fairings. Yep. I love how they just refurbished the part where the graphic would be. And it straight up looks like they just painted it. Hey, Mokum. I hope you're good. I hope you're... yeah, no, I'm getting over being sick a little bit, but I'll be all right. Also, the chroma smoothness is messing up, isn't it? Let's turn the smoothness down. Put the cookie down. There we go. Hey. How much do they save with fairing recovery? Slacy, not much, to be honest with you. It's not money that's saved with fairing recovery. It's time. Why? Are the fairings particularly expensive? No. Probably about 4 to 5 million from what I've heard. That's nothing comparatively. Like, I've heard like 40 million for the first stage, right? So why are we reusing them if they're so inexpensive? It's because it's not cost, it's time. Fairings take a long time to make. In order to get the fairing to be as lightweight as it is, right, you need to take an aluminum honeycomb, and then you need to, bake the fairing basically in what's called an autoclave with carbon fiber wrapped around it. It's basically baked like a cake. It needs to bake in an autoclave for a long time. It's a long lead item in terms of rocket production. If you've ever played Factorio, there's always that thing that takes forever to freaking make, and you have to scale the entire production line around that stupid thing. Fairings are that stupid thing. Fairings aren't particularly expensive, but they take a long time to make, and that long time to make doesn't line up with Falcon 9's high launch cadence. So, if you're aiming to launch every 2 days, a 2-week lead time on fairings doesn't really work. So reusing the fairings was the solution there. Smart. It's the same idea as the solid rocket boosters with the space shuttle, if you think about it. Are space shuttle solid rocket boosters refurbishable? Or were they refurbishable? Yes. Was it cost effective to refurbish them? Probably not. By the end of the shuttle program, probably not. However, if the shuttle had adhered to its original launch cadence of once a week, then it would. Sure, absolutely. SRBs take a long time to make. You got to cast the propellant inside of the casing like concrete. So, it makes sense. You scale around your long lead items. Has SpaceX ever talked about how much the fairing gets ablated on re-entry? No. Actually, they haven't. They don't have specifics, dude, but. Okay. We should get the Maxer 1 mission coming up here. I thought that cost may not be the main reason. It's not, Sleazy, yeah. It's absolutely not. The fairings, they don't cost much, but they take a long time to make. That's the problem. If next spaceflight is correct, they're targeting a 2-day turnaround for Slick 4. Cool. Speaking of recovery, Space Florida put out a study on how Port Canaveral can be best upgraded. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Okay, Dessa, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, the SpaceX stuff is parked here at this. Oh, wait a minute. That's not over there. That's on the east side of the oil tanks. Huh. Whoa.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
What the frick? Dude, what the... Oh, that's awesome. What the hell? Look at how many drone ships there are. What the... That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. please do this. This is what Space Florida is suggesting due to all the companies that are requiring marine assets. Oh, please do this. That's awesome, man. Holy buckets. That's crazy. I love it. That's so good, dude. It's so nuts. Oh, my goodness. Right now, SpaceX and Blue use this port over here. They use this area, which is what I thought that was. I thought it was this L, not that L. Here, take this L. That's crazy, man. Unbelievable. Media. Posts. Where are you? Where are you, Worldview? Watch. Watch. They are late. Oh, there it is. Oh, God. Okay. All right. I'm good. Here, I'll link it up. Maxar satellites. Worldview Legion 1 and 2. Dude, that's awesome. I'm sorry, that's freaking sick. So cool.
Discovery, go at throttle up.
Nice launch trajectory and countdown net. Pad is clear.
All right, here we go.
10, 9, 8.
Launch auto sequence has started.
6, 5.
I don't know, Eric.
4, 3,
Let me check.
2, 1.
Go for launch.
Vehicle is supersonic. Discovery, go at throttle up.
Stage separation confirmed.
Hammer down.
Dragon,
81 months.
confirmed.
Thanks, buddy.
Stage 1 is transonic. Landing legs have deployed.
I don't see them live.
And Falcon 9 has landed.
They're live for Starlink 655.
Hello, everyone.
Huh.
It is Thursday, May 2nd, and you're looking at a live view of our Falcon 9 rocket.
Whatever.
Awaiting its 11:36 a.m. Pacific launch from Space Launch Complex 4 East at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California.
Ronnie?
My name is Ronnie Foreman, and I'm
See?
a commercial sales manager here at SpaceX. And I'm joining you now from our headquarters in Hawthorne, California.
That's not
Welcome to our live launch coverage of the Maxar-1 mission.
Thank
Today's
you.
launch marks SpaceX's 44th mission of 2024, the 328th overall Falcon 9 mission to date, and the third 20th flight of a first-stage booster. Today's mission is on behalf of Maxar Intelligence, a geospatial intelligence company that delivers geospatial information for consumer navigation, mission planning, disaster response, defense intelligence, and more. Today's Maxar-1 mission will deliver the first 2 of 6 Worldview Legion satellites to extend the quality and capability of Maxar's constellation. We'll have more to share about today's payloads later on in the webcast. It's also worth mentioning that
Hey,
payload
Shadar.
deployment
What's going
today
on,
will
buddy?
happen in between ground station coverage, which means we won't have real-time video to share with you. So we will be ending the webcast following Stage 1 landing and confirmation of good orbital insertion. We'll then confirm successful payload deployment on X when we regain coverage.
X.
Now at just about T-minus 8 minutes and 40 seconds, let's learn a little bit more about the Falcon 9 supporting today's mission.
I don't know, Cryo Nickel. I don't know why
Falcon
they're not
9
covering
is a
it.
two-stage rocket
I mean,
that is designed
maybe-
and manufactured by
maybe I
SpaceX
should-
for
maybe I
the
should go look.
reliable and safe transport of people and payloads into Earth orbit and beyond. It is the most flown U.S. launch vehicle ever. It is also the first and currently the only orbital-class rocket capable of reflight. The entire vehicle stands 229 feet tall, or about the height of a 21-story building. The bottom two-thirds of the vehicle is the first stage,
I don't see
also
anything.
referred to as the booster.
I'm still here, though.
Not only is the first stage the
I'm
largest
still here,
part of the
guapo.
rocket, but it's also the portion of the rocket that we attempt to land for future reuse. Reusability is a critical part of our goal of making life multiplanetary. Every mission provides valuable information on repeated launch, and reusability also allows us to refly the most expensive.
Okay, no more corporal speak. That's booster 1061. This is going to be its 20th flight. It will be. I'll say it'll be the second booster to hit 20 flights. It's the third booster to hit 19. Unfortunately, over the weekend while I was gone, 1060 was expended on the launcher launch to launch some satellites from some continent that doesn't care about naming names. The launcher. But anyway, yeah, Cryo, I'm still here. So this is booster 1061. This will be its 20th flight. And it is going to perform an RTLS and land at LZ4 here. This launch site is out at Vandenberg Space Force Base. This is Slick 4E. Slick 4W, that pad right there is the pad that they were just showing. This thing's going to launch, head that away, and then come back that away and land right there. I was on that continent, though. Yeah, the continent for the space agency, for the satellite positioning system. It's called a GNSS. Thank you, Survey Slave, if you're out there. That's a username, not an actual person's name. They're incontinent. Yep. So what we have here for this launch here, what 1060 is launching today, is Worldview Legion. Worldview Legion 1 and 2 are two... they're basically Earth observation satellites, amongst other things. They're for Maxer. It's this mission is called the Maxer 1 mission, and the payloads are Worldview Legion 1 and 2. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Here, watch this video. Image it. Image that airport. Oh yeah. Connect things. Prestige. Worldwide. Protect. Investors? Possibly you. Prestige.
Now at
Worldwide.
T-minus 4 minutes and 45 seconds, Falcon 9 is tracking no issues and the payload is healthy.
Oh, this is supposed
Falcon
to be
9
professional.
has been loading
yeah.
propellants since T-minus 35 minutes and
Falcon 9
should
has been
finish
loading
loading at about
propellants since
T-minus 2
35
minutes,
It has
two
been
and a half
loading
minutes from now.
T-minus 2.5 minutes from now.
The range is ready to
The
support
range
and
is
weather
ready
is looking good
to
for our
support,
mission
and
this
the weather
morning.
is
But
looking
if for
good
some
for our
reason
mission
we do
this
not
morning.
launch today,
But if for
we
some
do
mission
have a backup
we don't
opportunity tomorrow
launch
at the
today,
same time.
we do have a backup opportunity tomorrow at the same time.
Next up, the transporter erector, or the TE, will retract away from Falcon. That's the large truss structure that you see next to the rocket on your
I
screen.
trust that truss structure is right. Sorry.
Hopefully we'll get a
sorry,
view here
sorry,
through
sorry.
those clouds of
This is Vandy.
oxygen
Yep,
venting
yep.
from around the vehicle to see those clamp arms open up around the base of stage 2.
Strongback retract in progress.
Can
There's
you not, though?
confirmation that the
well, there's
Strongback is
confirmation
pulling
that the
away from
Strongback is
Falcon
in
9.
fact pulling away from Falcon 9.
So right now we're just retracting slightly, but at T-minus 0, ground hydraulic systems will pull the TE even further away from Falcon 9 as it lifts off.
What? No, it won't.
The first stage is connected to a launch mount at the base of the TE, but the structure is
She just said that the Strongback will move away, further away when the thing launches. No, it won't. This is a fixed position Strongback.
to launch. We use the TE both to roll the rocket out to the pad and raise it to its vertical launch position.
Bro!
Then the TE
The
is
hell?
also what we use to route the vehicle's fluids, power, and telemetry umbilical.
This Strongback retracts to 78 degrees, and it stays there. The other ones retract to 89. They just move back a little bit. And the other ones, when Falcon 9 launches, they throw back. That is the oldest piece of SpaceX hardware that's still being used. That transporter erector is from like 2012, 2013. And That thing is a convention. That's their old school design, where the thing moves out of the way and then it launches, but it stays fixed.
Clouds you see around the vehicle is
Yo,
just chilled
Jersey, what
gas
up,
from
man?
above the liquid oxygen tank that we vent overboard to maintain pressure in the tank as needed. When that
turbo
vented oxygen
encabulator's
comes
up in
out
the
into the
fairing, dude.
California air, it condenses into clouds.
Dude, that thing is ancient for SpaceX, man.
At T-minus 60 seconds, we should hear the call out that
Where's the
Falcon 9
fog
has
then?
entered startup mode.
Fog's only in the morning.
This means that the rocket's autonomous internal flight computers have taken
The
over
fog
the
is
launch
back there.
countdown.
See it?
Then, just inside of T-minus 2 seconds, we light the M1D engines for liftoff.
Hey, Lex. Yeah, it still works fine.
With just about
Yeah.
2 minutes to go, the 2 Worldview Legion satellites continue to be healthy.
Yep. This pad is a former Titan launch complex here. You can see this parking lot right here is where the old Titan
The
service
Falcon 9
structure
team
would
is
move
tracking
back
no
and forth.
issues on the rocket,
See? It
and
would go
weather
that
is still
way.
looking green.
It'd be like this. Not from here.
The range is
or from
also
there
ready
so
to
much.
support.
Stage 2 lock load is
Right
complete.
here.
There's that call out that stage 2 lock
would
load
be-
has also been completed,
Right,
and the
it would
range
go
is
that
standing
way.
by to support our T0 time of 11:36 a.m. Pacific.
Current gas closeout.
With that, we are
is, Kuju,
stepping
yes.
into the final minutes of terminal count.
There's the vent, ground gas closeout systems. The plumbing for the fuel lines for the second stage go up through this. That's actually the fuel lines. Some of those lines that you see there are the fuel lines for the second stage, fuel and oxidizer lines. Now, in order to make sure you don't have a fire that's worse than what's going to happen here on the pad, they vent all
Falcon
the
9
fuel
doesn't start up.
out of the transporter.
There's confirmation that Falcon 9 is on internal power and that stage 1 and stage 2 have begun pressurizing for launch.
Hold on to your butts. Startup is go from the launch
LD is
director.
go for launch.
See? Told you.
There you heard our launch director give the final go for launch. So at T-minus 38 seconds, all systems are go for launch of Falcon 9 with the Worldview Legion satellites on
Roger
board.
that. We are go for hamster.
T-minus 30 seconds.
T-minus 30 seconds. All right. Chat is reporting go for launch. T-minus 15.
T-minus 15 seconds.
T-minus 15, 15, 15.
T-minus 10, 9, 8,
Sound
7,
suppression system
6,
is
5,
on.
4, 3, 2,
Engine ignition.
1, ignition. And the liftoff is Falcon 9.
What?
So take that. Go Worldview Legion.
What?
Vehicle's touching ground range.
I think it launched.
Stage 1 propulsion is nominal.
I think it launched. I'm awake. Whoa. They upgraded the microphones. Okay. Vehicle is pitching and rolling down range. The next call should be for power and
At
telemetry
T plus
here.
35 seconds and counting, Falcon 9 has
Whoa.
successfully lifted off from Space Launch Complex 4 East, carrying the Worldview Legion satellites.
I'm awake.
In just a few seconds, we'll throttle
Power
the
and
engines.
telemetry nominal.
There's the call.
There's confirmation that engine telemetry is nominal. We are preparing to throttle the engines down in preparation for max Q, or the
Whoa.
period of maximum
Vehicle
aerodynamic
supersonic.
pressure on the vehicle. And with that call
What's
out,
the
we know
TWR?
that Falcon 9 is
1.2,
moving faster than the
1.3,
speed of
somewhere in
sound.
there.
During ascent, we tilt the engines.
Q.
There's the call out for max Q. Now, the technical term for that engine tilt is called gimbaling. That turns the rocket horizontally in what we call a gravity turn. The vehicle is still going
All
up.
right, I can't do this. I can't do this. The gimbaling adjusts their thrust vector. It's called the thrust vector control system. It's changing the angle of thrust relative to the center of gravity of the vehicle. So basically, if the engine tilts that way, it's going to go that way. They're pitching the vehicle over in preparation for engine cutoff. You don't go up and then go this way to get into space. You fly on a parabolic arc. So basically, the higher the vehicle goes, the more parallel it'll get to the ground. That's so when the second stage ignites, the second stage can be used just to go for speed. What I'm trying to tell you is that the second stage will go the distance and go for speed. And it's all alone, and it does not need the fairings, so it jettisons those two. Sorry.
Main engine cut off.
There's Miko. Stage separation.
Stage separation confirmed.
What you're seeing right there
And
is
back ignition.
we got a good ignition. The second stage is
Stage
right
1
there.
boost back startup.
First stage is flipping over. Oh, what a shot! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I needed that today.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Boop! See? I told you it didn't need the
So
fairing.
hopefully
I
there
said
you
that.
heard
I
and saw
said
those
that.
5 events happening
Me.
back to back, which again were Miko stage separation,
Oh, look at the fairing halves.
SES1, first stage boost back burn begin, and fairing
Yes.
separation.
That's excellent.
Of course, we will
Is
be
heavy?
attempting to retrieve these fairing halves again today once they fall back to Earth with our recovery
No!
vessel, Go Beyond.
No! 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 Ah! God!
Stage 1 boost back shutdown.
Oh!
There's confirmation that the first stage has ended its boost back burn.
Stubby! No!
Really great views on your screen right now,
No,
too.
it's not a great view. Don't
We
lie
are
to
just
these
about
people.
T plus 3.5 minutes into today's mission. And just about 3 minutes from now,
Gross.
you should see on your screen the first stage's entry burn begin. Now, to start the entry burn, we will relight 3 of the
The
M1B
nozzle.
engines. Start.
Okay, why am I making a big deal? The nozzle. SpaceX, to save money on, I think it's niobium. I think it's what it's called. They sometimes cut the nozzle in half and then send it. This
Discovery, go at throttle up.
is used for lower performance missions, and it looks ridiculous. Ugh.
By firing its Merlin engines, but we're still moving
It
really
looks
fast.
ridiculous. The
This
nozzle should
causes
go
the
back
vehicle
here
to fly
somewhere,
through
man. It's
Merlin's
missing a
exhaust
piece.
gases,
It
also
looks
known
ridiculous.
as the rocket's plume, which deposits a layer of soot on the vehicle surface. That soot comes from the carbon-based fuel that Falcon 9 uses, and with each flight, the
Just
soot builds up
no.
a little more on the outside of the rocket. Oftentimes, prior to launch, you can see the soot from prior flights on the first stage.
It's okay. The short
Continuing to get
nozzle
really
can't hurt you.
beautiful
It
views.
is hurting my. It is assaulting my eyes. My eyes. No.
And stage 2 telemetry in the bottom corners
no,
of your
baby,
screen.
no, and I'm spent. It's the poodle engine.
On the
Nobody likes
left-hand
the
side of the
poodle
screen,
engine.
you've got views of our grid fins with the Earth in the background. And on the right-hand side, you see our
Why did they use so much aluminum foil on the engine? These are space blankets. This is Mylar wrap to keep the turbine machinery cool, Violent, believe it or not. Just.
of 2 Worldview Legion satellites. Those satellites will replenish a portion of Maxar's existing constellation to expand capacity.
Stubby is bold and beautiful.
Again, in the bottom left-hand
Yeah, that's what we
corner of
do.
your
It's
screen,
2024, Hibbit. Let's just lie to ourselves.
as it continues to decrease
should
its
not be
altitude on
tolerated.
its way back to Earth.
Should
and
not
in the
be
bottom
tolerated.
right-hand corner, you
Gross.
can watch Stage
No.
2's ascent to orbit.
Bold and bright.
The grid fins that you can see on your
I'll
screen
kick
right
you
now
right in
are
the
the
junk.
primary mechanical mechanism
kick
by
you
which
right
we
in the
steer the
traffic
first
light.
stage on its reentry. We're expecting entry burn to begin in just about 15 seconds.
How much less specific impulse? SpaceX actually hasn't said, but you screwed your expansion ratio with this. I mean, but if the performance isn't required, then it's okay. I'm gonna guess probably this is a huge guess. Oh, supersonic retro propulsion, best part. This is a huge guess, Lacey. I'm thinking probably somewhere in 40 seconds, if I had to guess. 30, 40 seconds, specific impulse, all day. Oh, supersonic retro propulsion from the ground. That's making up for it. Falcon 9 is firing its engines to push the
Stage 1
plasma out of the
afterburn
way.
shutdown.
That's the best part, dude.
With confirmation of entry burn shut down, the Falcon 9 first stage supporting today's mission has now performed that entry burn 20 times. The Merlins on the first stage are optimized for sea level.
Pretty good.
These achieve 190,000 pounds of thrust each during ascent and descent.
No,
At liftoff,
I don't want
Falcon
the
9's first stage,
Stop it.
there's confirmation that both the first and second stage are still on nominal trajectories.
Stop showing the stubs.
Stage 1 transonic.
Dang it.
Confirmation there that stage 1 is transonic.
Why is it so stubby?
Stage
SpaceX.
1 landing burn.
Stage 2 FDS has safed.
Oh wow, that thing came in hot. Why is the nozzle so stubby? The nozzle's stubby because a longer nozzle isn't needed for
Right
the
now, we're
performance
standing by for
requirements for this
landing
mission.
of Falcon back on landing
Ooh,
zone
long
4
burn.
at Vandenberg Space Force Base in California.
That's a little bit of a long burn. Landing leg should deploy now.
Landing leg deploy.
See? Oh! Ah! Ha ha!
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
The old man told me that you have a choice. You can the music and stop all the noise so you can get out and find your own way. I told him, stick it. My rocket's here to stay. Sorry. It's a good song. No?
Meanwhile,
All right.
up in space, we're
Sorry.
continuing to get beautiful views from our second stage. Again, today's 2 Worldview Legion satellites will replace a portion of Maxar's existing constellation, joining over 95 Maxar-built satellites already in orbit.
They are, Tessa. That's awesome.
Maxar combines frequent monitoring over key areas of change with scalable analytics to deliver near real-time information to their customers.
619, this was
The
out of
Worldview Legion
Vandenberg.
satellites
I
on
don't know if
board
you can see
Stage
it. It's
2
too
today
sunny.
are the beginning of a new generation of satellite made to image the Earth more frequently and at higher resolution than ever before.
How does SpaceX manufacture these nozzles? Are they cast, extruded, or stamped? Spun, actually. Sebi, look up how a drum cymbal is made. I'm serious. Go YouTube Zildjian cymbals and see how they're spun. You think I'm kidding? It's only stubby because it's cold in space.
Seconds.
Right. Just kill it.
MVAC shutdown.
There's confirmation of MVAC shutdown.
Oh, just kill it. Kill it.
Nominal orbit insertion.
And confirmation of good
Good call
orbit
for
insertion.
NOI. Sweet. What's the mission here exactly? This is Worldview Legion 1 and 2. It's the Maxar 1 mission, and it's launching 2... empty spot on the PAF, huh? It's launching 2 commercial imaging satellites. Basically, commercial spy satellites. Yeah. Kill it with fire. Well, we already tried killing it with fire. It didn't work. You hated Stubby Merlin. Wait for Stubby Raptor. Don't you dare, Exonova. Don't you dare do this to me.
Tuning in. We'll see you again soon.
No, you're coming up on Ronnie, come back here. You really suck. Anyway, that was Worldview 1 and 2. Didda said they won't have ground station coverage. Well, isn't that convenient for them, huh? At Globo Gym, we're better than you, and we know it. Stubby RS-25 laughs in RS-68. Anyway, we're not supposed to see the other stuff that they're deploying. They actually looked like they had an empty spot on that payload attachment fitting. That was 2 satellites, but it looks like there was a spot for 3. That looked like The Kerbal name for it would be a trisymmetry payload adapter, but that's probably not what that's called. Kerbal. Nice. Love that game. 1. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk about it. Cope. Copium and the hopium. I'm hitting the hopium, dude. I'm hitting the hopium, man. Anyway, actually, stub evac would probably not happen since the bell is integrated with the skirt ring. What are you talking about? What happened? No, don't make me do this. I don't want to do this. Don't make me do this. Snot level still high? Oh, you know it, bro. Anyway, that was Worldview 1 and 2 coverage. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We have Starlink 655 coming up here very soon. Yeah, hammer down. I know. We're gonna go back to Fallout here, and then we will this stream, guys. So this stream's going. We're going all the way. You know, like go all the way. You know, that's, you know, Awesome Mix Volume 2. We're going all the way. We're going all the way to 655. And to fill the gap, I have that for you. If you know, you know. IYKYK. And then we got more Fallout. You going to risk double stubby exposure? Yeah, they're still under restraining order. That thing I got from her. It could be exposing themselves. And you don't want us exposing ourselves. No, seriously, did you see that? Did you see what that is? Oh, please do that. Please do that. Please do that. Please do that. Please. Steegen!
Discovery, go and
35-month resub. Thank you. What's that? These are Space Florida's proposals for drastically expanding Port Canaveral's drone ship recovery area. What is this? A drone ship recovery place for ants? How can rockets learn how to land good when they can't even fit inside the port? It's got to be at least 3 times as big. I have a vision. Talking about the Awesome Mix? Yeah! I'm hooked on a feeling. I'm high on believing. Singing off key because you're sick. You got to give us the steel now? Okay. Is that good? Shinar.
Discovery,
32
go
months,
and
man. Spasiba. Thanks, buddy. Please stop. No. I just threw up. Good. Yeah? Are you ready for Magnum? Holy moly. Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for! Oh, good. Oh, hey, oh. Sorry. Anyway, let's, I gotta make a phone call real quick. I blew up the building. Why? Because you made a phone call! I gotta make a phone call real quick and then I'll be back. What did I walk into? Don't worry about it. The landing area location gets dangerer and dangerer. Yeah, Mark, that's a great movie. I'm hyperglycemic. My body can't metabolize the sugar. Seriously though, did anybody get the reference when the Falcon 9 landed? I told him, stick it. My rocket's here to stay. No, no, ain't no doubt about it. No, no, no. It's a good band. I'm all jacked up on cold meds. Yeah. Yeah. I heard it before, but you can't. It's Great White, man. Great White. Stick it. Listen to it. It's a great song. Don't care. Didn't ask. Oh, hey, serious. Here, I got something for you. Here, do you want to see? I got something for you. Here, I'm gonna have to show it to you on my phone though. Here, take this. You deserve it, King. you deserve it, King. Sorry. All right, I'm gonna switch this back over to Fallout, man.